Parents, what's the most shocking thing a teacher ever said about your kid? So I get a call in the middle of the day from my son's middle school. Some woman I've never talked to before. Not the front desk, not a teacher, just Ms. Delaney from counseling. She says, "We need you to come in immediately. There's been an incident involving Luca." My stomach drops. You say incident and come in. My brain goes straight to hospital or cops. I ask if he's okay and she says, physically yes, then nothing else. I leave work without saying a word. Just grab my bag and bounce. I'm running on this mix of dread and fury the whole drive. I keep imagining blood on the pavement, handcuffs, some nightmare. Luca's only 12, man. He's a soft kid, quiet, writes stories, hates confrontation. I get to the school and the vibe is off immediately. No front office staff, just that same woman waiting for me by the doors like she's been pacing. She waves me over and says, "We're down in Mr. Kellner's room. It's probably best if I don't say anything until you see it for yourself." We go down this back hallway I didn't even know existed, past the music room, through some staff-only corridor, and then into this weird, half-empty classroom with those old carpet tiles and no windows. Luca's there, sitting in a chair, knees bouncing, arms crossed tight across his chest. He doesn't even look up when I walk in. There's a stack of papers ripped up on the table beside him and this older dude, tall gray hair, mustache that looks drawn on, just standing there like he's in charge of an interrogation. I go, "Luca, hey buddy, you okay?" And the man, Kellner, puts up a hand like I'm interrupting. "We're in the middle of something." I laugh, just this sharp, dry bark. "That's my son. You're not in the middle of anything." He sighs and goes, "Fine, then let's be honest with each other, Mr. Vargas. Your son has been writing disturbing material, very dark, very violent." And when I asked him to explain it, he became defiant. I look at Luca. His eyes are glassy, red. I ask him, "What happened, baby?" He just says, real quiet, "He read my story out loud to the class, made voices and everything," laughed at it, and I turned to Kellner, trying to keep my voice level. "You read his story out loud to the whole class?" Kellner shrugs. "It was meant to be shared, but frankly the content was inappropriate. This character he created, a lonely kid who's invisible at school, drawing pictures of everyone with their mouths sewn shut, that's not art. That's a red flag." I stare at him. "So you mocked it, and now you're labeling my son because you don't understand him?" He steps forward like he's talking down to me now. "Your son clearly needs help, Mr. Vargas. This isn't about creativity. This is about behavior. I'm concerned he may be a threat to others." Luca flinches. Like actually flinches. I swear, something just broke in me. I say, "You ever stop to think maybe he writes that stuff because he feels invisible? Because grown-ass men like you read his private words out loud for a laugh?" Kellner starts raising his voice. "We're not here to debate parenting styles." I pull out my phone. "Cool. Say that again for the record. My son writes fiction, and you're calling him a threat?" He stiffens. "You can't record here." I'm recording. Ms. Delaney finally pipes up, whispering, "Mr. Vargas, maybe we should step into the—" "No, we're not stepping anywhere." I kneel beside Luca. I say, "You're not in trouble. I'm proud of you, okay? There's nothing wrong with how you think." And Kellner says, "It's that kind of attitude that creates school shooters." Everything just stopped. Even Ms. Delaney gasped. I stood up slow, real slow, looked him dead in the eyes. He tried to step back, but there was nowhere to go. Then Luca, my quiet, shy kid, says, "He told me I'd end up like the boy from Parkland if someone didn't stop me now." I turned to Ms. Delaney. "Are you backing this up?" She looked like she wanted to sink through the floor. Didn't say a word. I looked back at Kellner. "You're done talking to my son." He opens his mouth again, but that's when I hear the door open behind me. Some admin voice asking, "What's going on in here?" I didn't turn around. I was still watching Kellner, and I swear to God he looked scared.